Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today we are going to study the 6th standard maths chapter number 10 equations. Yesterday we have completed the question number in which the brackets are given as a numbers. So we have to find out the solution that these numbers, provided numbers, are the solution of the equation or not. So today we are going to study about the another question where we are supposed to solve the equation and find out the values of the given variables. So here the first question is, this is the question number 5 we are going to solve today. So the question number 5 is written in your workbook as solve the following equation. What is the question given to us? Question number 5. Here solve the equations, and out of that the very first one is y minus 5 is equals to 1. So how to be solve it? 5 will go there with the 1, so it will become y minus 5 is equals to 1. We have repeated the question, so then here the 5 will come over here, so it will be half y is equals to 1 plus 5 is equals to 6. Therefore y is equals to 6. So this is the answer we have found for the first question. So now go to the second one. The second question is given to you. 8 is equals to t plus 5, like this way. So we will repeat the question first of all. 8 is equals to t plus 5. Then this 5 will come with the 8. So it will becomes like this way. T is equals to 8 minus 5. So here it will become t is equals to 3. So this is the answer we have found for the sum. Okay. Now here what we are going to do? We are going to do the third one. Now the third question we are having 4x is equals to 42. So here we will write down the question first of all. 4x is equals to 42. Therefore this 4 will go with the 42. So here x will be equals to 42 upon 4. Now here we will divide it. So it will be half. Now here we are having the third question as 4x is equals to 52. Therefore we will repeat the question here. 4x is equals to 52. Therefore x is equals to, this 4 will go with the 52 to becomes in the division. So here 52 upon 4. So it will be is equals to 1 3 13. 13 4s are 52. So 4 1s are 4, 4 1s are 4, है ना? So then 1 will be carried forward, 4 3s are 12. So it will be 1 3 13. So x is equals to 1 3 13 is the answer for the given question. Now here the fourth one is 19 is equals to m minus 4. So here we will repeat the question first of all. 19 is equals to m minus 4. Therefore m is equals to 19. This 4 will go with the 19 to become plus. So here it will be how much? 23. Okay. So like this way, m is equals to 23. Like this way we have completed the fourth sum. Now let us go with the fifth one. Now here we are having the fifth question as p upon 4 is equals to 9. So here p upon 4 is equals to 9 means what? We are supposed to take this 4 with the 9. So therefore we will repeat the first of all question. P by 4 is equals to 9, and then p, therefore p is equals to 4 into 9 is equals to 4 9s are 36. Therefore p is equals to 36, like this way. Now let us go with the sixth sum, and the sixth sum is given to us as x plus 10 is equals to 5. Now here how it will be done? See, x is equals to, this 10 will go over here, so it will becomes minus 10 plus 5. Okay, so it will be x is equals to 10 minus 5. Obviously the answer will be 5, but the bigger number have the sign of the minus, so that will be written over here. So therefore x is equals to minus 5. So like that way we have completed our sixth one. Now 7, 8 and 9 you will do by your own. Let us go with the 10th sum. Now here we are having the 10th sum as x is equals to k minus 2. So therefore we will repeat the question. 6 is equals to k minus 2. Therefore 6 will remain over here. This 2 will come over here with the 6. So it will become plus and the k. Therefore k is equals to 8. And 6 plus 2 is equals to 8. So this is the answer. Now let us go with the 11th one. And the 11th one is given to us 6 minus n minus 6 is equals to 6. Therefore n minus 6 is equals to 6. We have repeated the question. Now here n is equals to 6 plus 6 is equals to 1 to 12. है ना? So therefore n is equals to 12 is the answer for the question. So like that way we will complete our 12th sum also. So here y upon 5 is equals to 1 to 12. So we will repeat the question. Then after repeating the question, we'll take the 5 over here. So it will be 12 into 5 is equals to 60. So therefore here I am writing y is equals to 60 is the answer. So like this way we have completed our 12 sums. Let us go with the next part of the chapter, that is question number 7, the word problems. Now here we are going to solve the 7th question. Now I am reading the question, kindly listen it very carefully. The 7th question is given to us. Write the given information as an equation and find its solution. Now these are all the word problems which are based on the equation. So we are supposed to read the properly question, then we are supposed to make the proper equation, and then after forming of the proper equation we are supposed to solve also. So here the first one I am reading. Haraba owns some sheep. After selling 34 of them in the market, he still has 176 sheep. How many sheep did हरबा have at first? मतलब क्या बोला है, हरबा जो है उसने क्या किया, कुछ शीप्स को खरीदा, तो उसके पास जो है उसने क्या किया, उनमें से कुछ शीप में से 34 को मार्केट में बेच दिया. मार्केट में बेचने के बाद भी उसके पास जो है 176 शीप्स जो है वो बचे हुए है. तो आपको ये बताना है कि टोटल नंबर ऑफ शीप कितने थे. समझा? यानी पहले उसके पास कितने शीप्स थे. तो हम यहाँ पर क्या लिखेंगे, सी इन दिस क्वेश्चन वी आर सपोज टू मेक द प्रॉपर नंबर ऑफ शीप, है ना. तो हमको यहाँ पर पहले शीप कितने हैं वो पता करना है. तो इसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे, वी विल कंसिडर दैट द, यहाँ पे फर्स्ट वन, लेट अस कंसिडर that Haraba owned Y sheeps, है ना. ओके, एट द फर्स्ट कितने थे, हमने उसको अज्यूम किए यहाँ पर के टोटल Y शीप थे. ओके, फिर हाउ मेनी ऑफ ही सोल्ड, ही सोल्ड 34 शीप्स. 176 sheeps are still remaining with him, है ना. हमको ये इंफॉर्मेशन लिखना जरूरी है बिकॉज दिस इंफॉर्मेशन इज प्रोवाइडेड टू अस. सो एज पर द कंडीशन वी विल मेक बाय द कंडीशन. What? By the condition, this is the formation of a sentence for the equation. So therefore it will be x minus 34 is equals to 176. Like that way it will come. Getting me? तो अब हम इसको क्या करेंगे, इसको सॉल्व करके आंसर निकालेंगे. ये हमारा इक्वेशन जो है बन करके तैयार हो गया है कि x नंबर ऑफ शीप्स थे, उसमें से उसने 34 निकाल लिया. 34 में से जो है फिर भी निकलने के बाद कितना बचा, 176 बचा. तो अब हमको पता करना है कि टोटल नंबर ऑफ शीप्स कितने थे. ओके, फाइंड आउट. Now let us solve the equation. So what we are going to do, we will write down here x is equals to, this 34 will go with the 176 plus 34. So therefore it will be how, we are going to 6 plus 4 0, 3 plus 7 10, 10 plus 1 11, है ना. So here it will be 1 and then it will be carry forward, so it will be 210. So x is equals to 210. Therefore the number of sheeps Haraba has at first was 210. ओके, तो इस तरह से जो है हमारा जो है आंसर कंप्लीट होता है. बहुत ही सिंपल है. वी आर सपोज टू सिलेक्ट एनी ऑफ अ नंबर, है ना. तो हमने नंबर सिलेक्ट करने के बाद क्या किए, यहाँ पर उसको जो है सॉल्व किए. फिर यहाँ पर सॉल्व करने के बाद उसका जो है लास्ट में यहाँ पर हम लोगों ने लिख दिए. ठीक है, तो इस तरह से जो है हमारा कंप्लीट होता है सम. ठीक है. Now here we are going to start with the second question. Sakshi prepared some jam at home and filled it in the bottles. After giving away 7 of the bottle to her friends, she still has 12 for herself. How many bottles had she made in all if she filled 250 grams of a jam in each bottle? What was the total weight of jam she made? Now यहाँ पर आपको क्या बोला है कि साक्षी ने जो है कुछ जैम बनाया और वो जैम जो है उसने बॉटल्स में फिल करने के बाद उसमें से 7 बॉटल उठा करके अपने फ्रेंड्स को दे दिया. तब भी उसके पास जो है कितनी बॉटल थी, 12 बॉटल्स थी. लेकिन जब वो बॉटल को फिल आउट कर रही थी तो उसने हर बॉटल में 250 ग्राम्स जो है जैम को फिल किया था. तो हमको ये बताना है कि उसने टोटल कितनी जैम बनाई थी और टोटल उसने कितनी बॉटल्स को यूज किया था. समझ में आया? तो इस तरह से क्वेश्चन को 2 पार्ट्स में जो है पूछा गया है. सो हियर वी विल गोइंग टू फाइंड आउट ऑल दोस 2 पार्ट्स. सो हियर वी आर सपोज टू राइट डाउन. लेट अस कंसिडर now. Here we will write down, let us consider that Sakshi made altogether m number of bottles of gems. Okay, now this we have written that how many number of bottles she had made. She had made total m number of bottles together. So out of that she given 7 bottles to her friends. Okay, now after this what we are supposed to write down? She still has 7. She still has 12 for herself. Now by the condition we are supposed to write down m minus 7 is equals to 1 to 12. Why we have written? See, number of bottles she have made, out of that 7 given and then 12 are remaining with her. So like this way we have made our equation, that is m minus 7 is equals to 12. Now we are supposed to solve this equation to find out the exact number of the bottles. Now let us start with m minus 7 is equals to 12. So here we will take this 7 over here. M is equals to 12 plus 7 is equals to 1919. So therefore total she have made 19 bottles of jam. Now in each bottle she have filled how many? 250 grams of a jam, है ना? So that we are supposed to find out the total jam she made. Getting me? So here what we are going to write down here? She filled 250 grams of jam in each bottle. Therefore 19 into 250 is equals to, now here 19 zeros are 0, then after that it will be 4750 grams. Okay, this will come. So that means what? It will be 4.750 grams. So therefore we can write down that she have made total 4 kilograms and 750 grams of the jam in the initial. Okay. Now here we are supposed to write down the final answer as total she have made 19 bottles and 4.75 grams of jams. Okay, so here we have completed the second sum. Let us go with the third one. So the third question I am reading, please listen it. Archana bought some kilograms of wheat. She requires 12 kilograms per month and she got enough wheat milled for 3 months. After that she had 14 kilograms left. How much wheat had अर्चना bought all together? मतलब आपको क्या बोला है कि अर्चना ने जो है कुछ जो है किलोग्राम्स वीट खरीदा है. अब उसके बाद आपको सेकेंड उसमें दिया है शी रिक्वायर्स 12 kilograms ऑफ अ वीट पर मंथ, मतलब एक महीने में कम से कम उसको 12 kilograms जो है वीट लगता है. एंड शी गॉट इनफ वीट मिल्ड फॉर 3 months. तो इस तरह से उसने जो है 3 महीने के लिए क्या किया है, वीट को पिसा करके उसका आटा बना करके रख लिया है. आफ्टर दैट 3 महीने का हो जाने के बावजूद भी उसके पास जो है 14 kilograms वीट जो है वो बिल्कुल बचा हुआ है. तो आपको ये बताना है कि टोटल वीट उसने कितना खरीदा था. ठीक है, तो हम यहाँ पर जो है इसको किस तरह से करेंगे. वी आर सपोज टू consider that Archana have bought some amount of the wheat. Getting me? And then after that we'll write down each and every single information and convert it into the equation. So let us solve like that way. Let us consider that Archana have bought X kilograms of wheat. Okay, this much we have written. Now after that, what it is there, she have used the wheat for 3 months, है ना? So she has used wheat for 3 months. As per 12 kilograms per month. Okay, here we have written 12 kilograms per month. Okay, $12 kilograms per month. This we have written here. So it will be how? Now after that we are supposed to write down that she is still having a 4 kilograms. Now here we'll write down in such a way that 12 kilograms per month. Okay, then what we are supposed to do, this 3 and 12 will multiply together over here. So 12 into 3, that means what? 36 kilograms she have used. Getting me? 36 kilograms she have used for the 3 months. Now she still has 14 kilograms. Getting me? So here what we are supposed to do, by the condition, we are supposed to do by the condition. What is by the condition? Here we'll write down X minus, for the 3 months she have used. So therefore it is 36 is equals to 1440. Getting me? Here after using 36 kilograms, then too she is having a 40 kilograms. So that's why we have written it over here. And now we are going to solve this equation to find out the proper answer for the X. So now see here, X minus 36 is equals to 14. Therefore X is equals to 14 plus 36. It will be equals to 4 plus 6. 4 plus 6, it will be 10. Then when will be carry forward, so 4 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1. So it will be 50. So X is equals to 50. Therefore she has bought altogether 50 kilograms of wheat, like this one. Okay, so here we have completed the third sum. Let us go with the fourth one. So the fourth question is, Ravi had bought some mangoes. He gave 20 mangoes to his friends. Now he has 40 mangoes left with him. How many mangoes had Ravi bought all together? Now similar way, here it is given that Ravi has some of the mangoes बॉट मतलब रवि ने क्या किया, कुछ मैंगोज खरीद लिया और उसमें से उसने जो है 20 मैंगोज को अपने फ्रेंड को दे दिया, फिर भी उसके पास जो है 40 मैंगोज बच जाते हैं। तो आपको ये बताना है कि ऑल टुगेदर उसने कितने मैंगोज खरीदा था। ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर हम क्या करेंगे, इक्वेशन को तैयार करेंगे और फिर उसके बाद उसको सॉल्व करेंगे। तो देखिए किस तरह से करना है। Now we'll write down, let us consider that Ravi bought Z number of mangoes. Now he gave 20 mangoes to his friends. Okay, he still has 40 mangoes with him. Okay, so therefore by the condition, here we are going to write down the equation over here. So how it is, now Z number of the mangoes, out of that he gave the 20 to the friend and then to 40 are remaining with him. Getting? So this equation we are going to solve and see. Okay, now see here, Z minus 20 is equals to 40. So therefore Z is equals to 40 plus 2020 is equals to 6060. Therefore Z is equals to 60. Therefore Ravi has bought 60 mangoes in all. Okay, so here we have completed the fourth one. Let us go by the fifth. So the question is, I distributed chocolates among 10 friends on my birthday. Each friend got 5 chocolates. How many chocolate I had with me? अब आपको यहाँ पर क्या दिया है कि मेरी बर्थडे पर मैंने जो है 10 फ्रेंड्स को चॉकलेट दिया, लेकिन हर फ्रेंड को 5 चॉकलेट्स मिलते हैं। तो इस तरह से मेरे पास टोटल कितने चॉकलेट्स थे। ओके, सो हियर वी आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व द क्वेश्चन। नाउ लेट अस कंसिडर that total number of chocolates I had is T. Okay, now I have distributed how many chocolates to the friend? Each friend have got 5 chocolates. So here each friend has got 5 chocolates. Okay, so now after this, how many chocolates we are having, that we are supposed to find out. So here by the condition, therefore by the condition, now X number of chocolate was there. To the 10 students or the 10 friends I have given these chocolates, and each one have got the 5 chocolates. So like that way we have made the equation, that is 10x was, T was the number of the chocolates. How many number of the chocolates we were having? T is the number of the chocolates. Out of that T, the 10 friends have got the chocolates by 5. मतलब क्या कि 5 चॉकलेट्स हर उसको मिली, और लेकिन कितने फ्रेंड्स थे? 10 फ्रेंड्स थे. तो अब इस इक्वेशन को जो सॉल्यूशन करना है ये काम आप लोग करेंगे, एंड टोटल नंबर ऑफ द चॉकलेट्स यू विल फाइंड, एंड देन आफ्टर दैट यू विल राइट डाउन द प्रॉपर आंसर दैट total number of chocolates was so and so. okay, तो इस तरह से जो है हमारा 5th क्वेश्चन भी जो है इसके आगे का आप सॉल्व करके सेंटेंस में आंसर खुद से लिखेंगे. और अभी जो है हम आपको 6th क्वेश्चन बताएंगे. तो 6th क्वेश्चन बिल्कुल इसी तरह से, आई विल प्रोवाइड यू द इक्वेशन, यू विल सॉल्व इट बाय योर ओन एंड फाइंड आउट द final answer. So see the 6th question. So the 6th question is 10 times a number is 120. What will be the number? मतलब किसी नंबर को अगर हम 10 टाइम्स कर देंगे तो वो नंबर जो है 120 हो जाता है. तो हमको ये बताना है कि वो नंबर कौन है. ओके, सो हियर now see here for the 6th question we have written here, let us consider that the number is a. okay, and if it is 10 times it will become 120. so here we'll write down 10 times the number is 120. therefore by the condition, what is the condition? That is 10 times number that is a is becoming 120. so here we are going to find out that what is an a, है ना. तो यहाँ पर जो है ये इक्वेशन आपको बन चुकी है. अब आप क्या करेंगे, 10 को उठा करके 120 के पास ले जाएंगे. तो ये यहाँ मल्टीप्लिकेशन में है, यहाँ पर हो जाएगा आकर के डिवीजन में. आपको डिवाइड करना है 120 को 10 से, और फिर उसका आंसर फाइंड आउट करेंगे. और इस तरह से आप जो है एक्चुअल नंबर फाइंड आउट करके लास्ट में लिखेंगे कि द नंबर विल बी दिस एंड दिस. सो देयरफॉर लास्ट में यहाँ पर आपने लिखना है द नंबर इज डैश. जो भी आपका आंसर आएगा वो आप लिखेंगे. तो इस तरह से हमारा 6th सम जो है वो भी कंप्लीट होता है, और इसी के साथ जो है हमारा ये चैप्टर भी कंप्लीट होता है, दैट इज एन इक्वेशन. इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट वीडियो में नेक्स्ट चैप्टर के साथ हाजिर होंगे आपके लिए. तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज, अस्सलाम वालेकुम. खत्म करने से पहले आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि वीडियो को लाइक और शेयर कीजिए और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए. अस्सलाम वालेकुम, जज़ाकल्लाहु खैर.